Harmonica Harmony. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Joe from HarmonicaJoe.com, where I provide high quality, in-depth musical instruction for harmonica players. So today we're going to dive in and see what chords are available on our standard diatonic 10-hole harmonica. So today I'm using a Seydel. This is a Seydel 1847. I believe that they call it 1847 silver. I'm using a harmonica in the key of C. This is a wonderful harmonica, by the way. This particular one is one of the PT Gazelle method harmonicas, if you can see that. Okay, so we're just going to stay in the key of C today, and stick with me on this and grab your C harmonica, and you can try and play along with me as we go through these, because it even works better if you have a piano. I don't have a piano, so we're going to do it this way. We're going to stay in the key of C. And we're not going to get too crazy. I'm not going to go too deep with this, but I'm going to show you what chords are available on the blow notes and the draw notes. And then maybe another video down the road, I'll show you how you can imply those chords on top of other chords that if you're playing a jazz song or something, you can actually use some of the notes from the harmonica without bending anything. So today we're just going to stay with the C major scale, and we're going to, because that's what we're playing on the harmonica. And it doesn't matter position-wise on the harmonica. We're just talking about notes as they're available on the various holes on the harmonica. So positions don't matter across harp or anything, first position, third position, doesn't matter. We're just talking about what notes are going to be available if you're blowing or if you're drawing your air. We're going to stay within the C major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. First things first, well, if we blow on a C harmonica, and you can get a C major chord anywhere on the harmonica. The first three notes are C, E, G, and that's what you want. A C major chord, a one, which we also call a one chord because it's the first chord in the scale, is note C, E, G. Well, we've got C, E, Gs all over the harmonica. So you can play those pretty much anywhere once you know what the names of the notes are of the various 10 holes. Okay, so now if we go up one step to D, well, in the C major scale, a D chord is a minor chord, and we're going to call it a 2 minor. A 2 because it's the second chord in the scale. I'm going to skip that one, and we're going to come back to that when we're working on the draw notes. So because there's no D minor available on the blow notes. So we skip the 2, we go to 3, which is going to be the E. So, and that's going to give us a minor chord as well in the C major scale. So it's the 3 minor or an E minor is made up of E, G, and B. Now in this, on this 10-hole harmonica, we can get a partial chord because we can get the E and the G. We can't get the B on a blow note. So all you have to do is, so if we use holes 2 and 3, well, that gives us E and G. Now, again, we're just blowing. And then you can get it on holes 5 and 6. Okay, so if we had the B in there, you would really hear it being a minor chord. Moving along, we're going to skip over 4 and 5, which would be F and G. We're going to touch on those when we get to the draw notes. So the next chord available for blow notes is going to be a 6 chord, which is going to be an A minor chord. An A minor chord is made up of A, C, and E. In this case, we can get an A minor 7 even, and so we add a G on top. The 7th note of an A minor scale is a G. A, C, E, and G. We don't have an A available on a blow note, so we can get the rest of the chord. We just can't get the root note, which is A. So it's basically an A minor chord without the root, and that's all it is. We can get this, it's a C, E, G. So basically it's an A minor chord all over the harmonica. There's just no root. So if we played an A on the piano and you played, you would really hear it that, wow, that's a minor chord. And it works because, without getting too deep in the theory, we can always do that another time. A is the relative minor to C major. There's always a relative minor chord to a major chord. and in this case A minor is relative minor to C major. I don't want to get bogged down in too much theory today, but so let's stop there with that. Okay, so that's the blow notes. Now with the draw notes, we can get all those other chords that we talked about, the 2 minor, the 4, the 5, and then we also have the 7. So we can get those chords on the draw notes. We're going to start with the 2 minor. We skipped over that. The 2 minor starts on D, D, F, A. And we can get that because hole 1 draw is a D, but then we don't have anything to go with it. So we want an F, so we're going to use holes 4 and 5 and 6 will give us a D minor chord. Okay, so that, and then 8, 9, and 10 will also give us a D minor chord. Actually, we can also get a 2 minor 6 chord, which would have a B note in it as well. So it would be D, F, A, B, which would be the 6th. And that's a really nice chord as well. So that would be 4, 5, 6, and 7, which is kind of hard to play 4 holes at once. So you can work on that, or you can just leave out the D, because the D is going to be played generally by the guitar player or the piano player or the bass player. So it's pretty much the least important note of the chord. So we can get 5, 6, and 7. You can hear that 6. It sounds kind of funny. Okay, so that is the D minor 6 chord. That's a fun chord to play. From there, then we can go to a 3 minor, which would be E minor. Now, in this one, we can only get a partial chord because we can't get the note E, but we can get G and B. So an E minor chord is E, G, B. We're just going to play it without the root note, without the E. Again, doesn't matter because somebody else is going to be playing it anyway. So in that one, we can get on holes 2 and 3. We get the G and the B. So next up we have the 4 chord, which is an F major chord, and that is made up of F, A, C. Now on the harmonica we don't have a C available to us on the draw notes, so we're going to have to stay with a partial chord, and we're just going to stay with F, A. So you can get that on holes 5 and 6. 9 and 10. Okay, next up is the 5-7 chord. We can get a 5 chord and a 5-7. So the 5 chord is a G chord, G major chord, G, B, D, and that would be holes 2, 3, 4, draw. All right, and then we can also add the 7th onto that, the dominant 7th, which would be F. So you can go 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm just going to leave off the G, the bottom note. And that's what it sounds like with all 5 holes. Nice sound, isn't it? It's a nice full sounding chord, so it sounds real good on the 10-hole harmonica. Another thing with the 5 chord that we can do is we can get a 5 major 9 without the root. So it will be a G, because G is the 5 chord in the key of C. So we can get a G major 9, which is G, B, D, A. We just won't have the G in there on the draw notes. So we're going to have B, D, F, A, and that is 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's kind of a busy sound because you have the this dominant 7th and you have the 9th in there. Next up, we have the 7 minor 7 flat 5. In this case, It's a B minor 7 flat 5. We're at the end of the scale. And this one would be B, D, F, A is how you would spell that. We can get that on holes 3, 4, 5, and 6 draw. And you can also get the partial chord on holes 7, 8, 9. And that would be the notes B, D, F. So I hope you liked this video and that you got a little bit more information about how the harmonica works. So that way we're not locked into just playing blues. If you want to play another style of music like jazz or folk song or something that doesn't just have 1, 4, and 5 chords in it, well, now you have some tools that you can use to help figure out what the other chords are and how you can fit your harmonica playing into those chords. So if you like the information in this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget to ring the bell so you get notices of when I come out with some new videos. Leave a comment down in the comment section below because I'd like to hear about what songs you'd like to learn, if there's a certain solo. Okay, so until the next one, keep on harping.